So in my forever quest to get super clear ice, Mom and Dad gave me this awesome new mold for Christmas. So this is the first one. I would say it's pretty dang clear.
Pretty clear. So you may remember a couple of weeks ago, Ben and I were working on a changing table, but we did not finish, didn't get to show you the final product. Today, we are finally finishing it. Pre-baby, I was really concerned about the changing table so that we would have like a place to like separate the mess from like where he sleeps and stuff. But then after we were in the NICU, I realized, oh, that's not as big of a deal as I thought. Like it's not too messy, like knock on wood. The real magic of the changing table is having a place where you don't have to bend over to change him. And I have to say, like, #1 complaint thus far is how much my back hurts from bending over to change him. Well, we didn't quite finish. We still have to paint it, but we definitely have a table. We still have to put some racks on top. Much closer. As predicted, after the baby was born, harder to get here, but I'm glad I'm here today. It's such like a stress reliever for me and really needed. The minor upside of having missed 10 days is that my legs actually feel really well rested. By well rested, I mean not super sore, because certainly I'm not super well rested at all. Waking up twice a night to feed your baby is no joke.
Luke is 1 whole month old today.
Awesome. How was the first month then?
Hard. Very hard. Well, he's only been home 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. What day is today? See, I don't even know. People talk about pregnancy brain. I don't think I experienced that, but mom brain, yeah. Not getting consecutive hours of sleep, for sure. That's really hard.
Oh. We're on our first date night since Luke was born. What do we got?
Sushi, because I haven't been able to eat real sushi since April.
Hopefully mine.
Not.
Woo! And just like that, there are 5 hours and 15 minutes left in 2017. What a year. Now, I've only been vlogging on this channel since like October, so there's a bunch of things you guys missed, so I thought I would take a few minutes here and just sort of recap all the other big moments that happened for our little Carlin family here over the year, because it was a pretty exciting year. We kicked things off in January with the hiring of our first employee ever for Super Carlin World. There's something I never thought we would do. DK, he's the guy who edits all of the main channel stuff and all the gaming stuff, and I feel like the product has never been better. I hope we can expand to even more people in 2018. In February, Beth and I headed to Disney World, which was awesome for the first 2 days until on the 3rd day, Beth got like super duper sick and I had to go to Epcot by myself and meet Anna and Elsa and Mickey and Goofy and Minnie without her, which wasn't awkward at all. She did manage to recover for like a day or two to give a speech at her cousin's wedding, which is the real reason we were in Florida. That was great, but then immediately got sick again as we left there to head to NerdCon in Boston. Hands down the best online just con I've ever been to. I mean, I've never felt more connected to like our community at an event before. My favorite part of that whole experience was at the very end. The last event of the con was the SciShow quiz show, and it came down to me against Hank Green for the final question, and I lost, but I will get you next time, Hank. Sometime around the end of April, we discovered that Beth was pregnant with Luke. And it is April 27th? 27th, okay. I came home from work today and I was sitting on the couch just folding laundry, and I hear Beth come in and she just runs upstairs and comes back downstairs and shows me this. It says pregnant. We also wanted to be super sure. We had to start like hiding that from everybody. That was a lot of fun for a few weeks. So Beth is pregnant.
What? Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
I was just thinking that.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness. That nice.
Like,
I heard.
Only the best moms get promoted to grandma.
Oh my god!
But it did not slow us down in the summer. We had an awesome beach trip with a bunch of friends of ours. So like halfway through the trip, we discovered that Super Carlin Brothers had developed a brand deal with Subway, and we had to leave from the beach to go to Delaware to go to the Firefly Music Festival to take Instagram pictures for Subway. That was cool. Picked up 2 sister-in-laws this year. Beth's brother got married in the summer. That was a lot of fun. And then obviously you saw Tyler and Emily's wedding a couple of weeks ago. We also got a new office for Super Carlin Brothers. We moved out of this space and into the current set that you see today. Launched this actual channel, which I've had so much fun doing. Like, so much fun. I'm so glad I decided to do this. Ben and I got to work with Star Wars twice. We did the Jedi Challenges thing with Lenovo, and we went to like preview Battlefront at EA. Like, if you told me when I was like 5 that I was gonna be working with Star Wars as a job, I'd like, hands down, the biggest thing that happened this year was Luke being born. Life changing. It's only been like a month right now, but I already can't imagine him not being here. I don't even remember what it was like when he wasn't here. Like, Beth did want me to mention that she beat Ben in our fantasy football league in the Super Bowl. She was the champion. Take that, Ben. Which I say with just a little humility because I came in dead last. Weirdly, it's obviously already like 2 weeks into 2018 by the time you're seeing this, and some of you have said like, why don't you just do this more up to date? I really like doing it like 2 weeks later because it gives me time to like reflect over how much has happened in the last 2 weeks, and in the fullness of time, if you just like come back and watch it again, you're not really gonna notice that part, so it still keeps track of everything in my life for me chronologically, which I like. Now we just have a couple parties to go to, and that will do it for 2017. I cannot wait for 2018. I have no idea what the future holds. If you have any New Year's resolutions, let me know in the towel section down below. Although again, this is 2 weeks later, so if you let me know, how is your resolution going? Did you keep it? Have you already broken it 2 weeks later? Did you? Be honest. Best moment of 2017, yeah.
I'm gonna go with moving to Roanoke.
I bought a camper.
Yeah. There it is.
Hi, camera.
Hey.